In this second video on Symbaloo, we're going to have a look at some of the settings and also about how you'll share your webmix once you've completed it. So let's assume we've been through and we've put all of our tiles on with all the links we want for our students. Now we've got some options. Go into options on the top here. We can rename the webmix if we're not happy with it. So I can go and say, well, hang on a minute, the kind of links I'm putting in are probably better for older students. So I could make it Year 4 web links and save that. There we go, it'll let me know I've successfully saved that. I can change my wallpaper. So at the moment I've got a black background, but we could have a visual background. So let's go for this one. And it will change my background for me. Close that one up again. Each webmix has got a little icon, so I can go and choose an icon if there's a particular one I want. At the moment I've got white and there's no particular icon, so I could make it a star with a blue background. So now that becomes the icon for my webmix to help. This is really useful for your younger students to help them identify a webmix when there's a whole heap. You can say go to the one with the star on it. So we'll save that. Go back into our options again and we can change the webmix size. If I turn that on, it can't go any smaller than this, but if I want more tiles I can actually make a click here, and now instead of 3 rows across here I've actually got 4. I can come back down again as well. And then the last option you have, I'm just going to turn the sizing off again, is make your webmix see-through. At the moment it is see-through. If we turn it off you can see there's a bit more shadow behind it. So they're your options. Up next to options, of course, is remove. If you decide you don't want the webmix anymore, get rid of it. But the most important one is share over here, and there's a couple of different options for sharing. So we've got a name for the webmix. We better change it here because we changed it with the other. We'll put links for our Year 4 class. There'll be tags in there. I'm going to take that one out because I don't really want it there. And it'll say this is your description strength. And then you've got 2 choices to share. You can share it publicly, which means it's available online and other people can see it if they go and have a look in the webmix gallery. Or you can choose to share it privately with just people you nominate. And I tend to go for the privately one. So I've clicked on the privately. Let's wait for it to catch up. Let's see if we can pick it up again. I forgot to click on share my webmix. There we go, that would do it. So we've chosen privately, we've gone share my webmix, and now I've got a couple of choices. I've got a link here that I can send to people, so I could copy that link and send it out to students via email or Edmodo, or attach it to a QR code so students could access it. The other option I have is to get the embed code and actually copy this and paste it in again to Edmodo, or if you've got a web page or a blog where you want to share these items with students. And the third option is, of course, you can actually just go straight to share by email with the details. You can also choose to share through Twitter and through Facebook as well. So once you've got those items, you're all ready to go. We can close and we're all happening. We know that a webmix is shared because the blue light will be on up the top. If you've shared a webmix and you change your mind and you don't want to share it anymore, click on share again and it says you've shared this webmix. What you can do is click on stop sharing and that will stop it happening. The other useful thing to know is, let's say you've made a webmix and you decide to add some extra tiles. It won't update for everyone who's following your webmix unless you come in here and hit this button, update webmix, and then it will send it through to everyone else so they have the new tiles. So that can be a bit of a trap for new players. So remember, once it's shared, putting in more, always go in and update the webmix. So there you go, that's Symbaloo.